so suck if you did not.
Hey, what is going on, guys? It's your boy Action Packed, but maybe not for long, because I am going through a rebranding phase for my YouTube channel. I have a few names lined up, and I will be choosing one of those here soon to rename my channel. Now, today's topic is Airsoft Claymores, why they're great and why you should add them to your collection. Now, before I actually get full onto that, how's the mic? I finally got it fixed, and I finally got it to hook up correctly. So hopefully it'll make the audio much crisper, much clearer, much better, and all around just a much better audio. Water. Stay hydrated. Anyway, Airsoft Claymores, why they are great. Now, I will have a miniature history segment, as in all of my reviews, because I am a history buff. I love history. So I'll be adding some history facts into it about the actual true Claymore, but first to the Airsoft counterpart. So this is a great recycler in my opinion, and by recycler I mean, let's just face it, Airsoft BBs are incredibly expensive, and I have a couple I have dozens, possibly close to 100 rounds just scattered off my back deck area, but under the deck kind of thing. Don't really know how to explain it, but outside. I have hundreds of BBs scattered outside, and it is really dangerous for you to, well, I say dangerous, it is really harmful to your airsoft gun to take airsoft BBs off the ground and put them into your gun, because it goes through a firing mechanism and a tiny bit of dirt can actually ruin it. So I put all my airsoft BBs that I found on the ground, although it's really tedious. I haven't done it in a while, probably should do it since I'm deathly low on airsoft BBs. I will put them in this, and I will just save it directly for this, because a tiny bit of dust will not hurt this, mainly because it is just a spring that is detonated off this little hook right here, and it is just an orange pouch, as seen right there at where the front is. It's just an orange pouch, which is advertised to hold 500 BBs. It's probably you can probably fit like 600 or 550 to 600 in there. I really never do put that much in there. I always put maybe close to 100 or 200 in there, but like it showers, it just decimates the area, because I have actually used this before on myself as well as my friends before I actually started filming airsoft videos. I'm just gonna turn my camera down a bit. Wow, wobbly. There we go. Where was I? Right. And I've just, it's kind of painful because of how close you are to it, but because of so many BBs, the 4-foot wingspan or kill zone of the initial just launch of them, some of them can bounce off. Now, of course, sometimes within it, you won't feel the hit because it is just a small spring. It's not a full battery powered, like it is battery powered for the remote detonator, but besides like the actual launching mechanism of it, it is not battery powered. It's just a spring. But I've witnessed them bounce off of each other and get a larger kill zone spread. But yeah, it's really fun to use, and I'd honestly say the most fun thing on a budget, because I know airsoft can kind of be intense at times, and fun always, in my opinion, whenever I play airsoft, it's always fun, but sometimes it can be try hard. I can be a try hard at sometimes, and it sucks. But I've also heard people say the only fun thing in airsoft is getting kills, as well as I've heard people
Set with
say
y'all because I know
the
you're
most fun thing
mentally
in airsoft
ill,
is the
which is why one day
$4,000 minigun. And I would not disagree with you. That would be fun. I've seen clips of that thing just decimating people, and I would agree with you, because it's a minigun. Like, what more is there to say? But most airsofters don't have $4,000 spare to drop on an airsoft gun. Just sorry. But I've also heard pyro grenades are also a really fun thing, which I'm really hoping of getting some this Christmas. Kind of using my own Christmas money. as well as I hope to be getting an LMG for Christmas. So stay tuned for that unboxing, and yeah, that'll be really fun. Now, kind of get into the cons of it, and sorry if you hear my mother upstairs. She's going through like some business calls as well as just talking to friends. So yeah, kind of disclaimer on that part. But Airsoft Claymores cons, honestly, I don't have a lot. I really do not have a lot. So, will it stay up? Okay, it actually will stay up. Nice. Finally. Good. Anyway, it is a BB hog. It is advertised again to fit 500 BBs, and even though 500 it really isn't a lot, but when you're constantly buying BBs, like it's kind of hard to explain a little bit, because once you really start to use a lot of BBs, because once you buy like a 10, 15,000 pack, oh yeah, 500 BBs, perfectly fine. I'm okay with that. That doesn't affect me at all. But it can eventually get kind of repetitive, and well, not repetitive, just a lot of BBs can be spent really fast, and if a twig were to fall, like a small branch were to fall on your tripwire, or even like hit this little thing up here, which is very sensitive, I'm not going to touch it at all. Heck, I'm not even going to breathe on it because it will go off, and I don't want anything like happening to my computer as I'm filming off of. But yeah, as well as back on the tripwire talk a little bit, how I said a twig can fall on. I've had that happen multiple times. As well as the tripwire, if you have like fat fingers. I don't have really fat fingers, but I know people who do. And like my neighbor Dale, he actually gave this to me because he actually used this while he was a U.S. Marine Corps. Of course, the real version of it. And he was like, I had to get some really skinny and thin-hand people to do this because he could not get his fatter fingers around the fishing line, which I do use. Voice crack, sorry, my bad. Man, I'm really thirsty today. I don't know why. Water hits different when you're dehydrated. I will say that. But anyway, yeah, like it gets really hard because, to be quite honest, 5 minutes is not that long in an airsoft game. Now, if you're using this for a milsim, which I know people who have used this for milsim videos and milsim engagements and missions, 5 minutes is a lot of time. Just kind of like basketball, 30 seconds is a lot of time. You can use that, and that 30 seconds can win or lose you the game. So actually, let's get to a minor history segment on who invented it and when it was used and who is using it today. Alrighty, so I actually have some notes here. Let me go over back here. Alright. The Claymore mine was invented by a man named Norman McLeod in 1952. It was developed principally by McLeod in the 1950s, and his first patent for the mine was made in January 18th, 1956. This was a very, this is really badly worded doc. I'm not going to lie, AI sucks sometimes. It says, and I quote, designed to strengthen defensive lines and ambush bad men, this mine is still used today by the U.S. military and in several other countries. Yeah, needless to say, I'm never going to use that website again for my my notes. I'm just going to handwrite them or type them. But in essence, when it was developed, a man named Norman McLeod, and it was actually really interesting. I had to do a bit more excessive digging. He named the Claymore after his Scottish ancestors who used the double-handed sword, the Claymore. So that was actually really interesting and a really nice touch. I like that. Again, it said ambush bad guys in defensive perimeters, strengthen defensive perimeters. That is also true. I actually was talking to my neighbor again. I was like, can you give me some talk about, like, can you give me some facts or like some kind of, yeah, facts. Like, what did you guys really use it for? And yeah, they used it to be an anti-stealth flank maneuver, because if any of you guys have watched the Predator 1 movie, because I am a nerd for sci-fi and that movie is absolutely great, 10 out of 10, there's a scene where the minigun wielder, at least I remember that he was the minigun guy, he was sneaking in to this bad guy base. I don't know who they were really. I think they were just rebels. But he was sneaking in and actually almost got his face blown off by a claymore. He did not see the tripwire until it was like almost way too late. So he was able to quickly bring out scissors and cut the line. So yeah, that was actually a really interesting fact. But yeah, anti-flank, because since this really doesn't need to be manned by a person, This doesn't need to be manned by a person. You can leave it there on a tripwire for days until it actually blows up. Now, he told me it is also called an ankle biter. At least in their platoon, they nicknamed it the ankle biter because it would blow your ankles away. It would just, both feet gone. And I was like, really? And they're like, yeah. I was like, yeah. Like we had POWs that we'd have to apply medical to because it was inhumane to leave them there or have the enemy come and grab them, unless it was like in the middle of battle, an enemy soldier came, grabbed them, and took them back. So yeah, interesting. Now, again, kind of going back into the history of it, that's all it really gave me. I couldn't find anything else. It kept giving me the same little bit over and over again. And yeah, so that was all I could really full on dig up. And honestly, yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. That's all I can really say about it. And just, it is fun. It is incredibly fun. I highly suggest you guys pick this up. It is on Amazon, as well as I think it's also on evite.com and like Airsoft GI. On Amazon, incredibly cheap. It's only like $70. It used to be $50. That's when he bought it for me. So yeah, price went up a lot. But get this, it's incredibly fun. You can definitely use the anti-flank maneuvers in Airsoft. I have done that before. So yeah, guys, I really hope you enjoy this day. Enjoy the rest of your day. I just said enjoy this day. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Enjoy the rest of your day. Please like, subscribe, share with other friends and family. It really helps me out a lot. 90 subscribers, guys. We got 90 subscribers. 10 more. Just 10 more, and we hit 100 subs. That is crazy. I never thought I'd be this close. I've never really thought I'd get this far. So guys, again, thank you for the love and the support. Again, I will be having a Discord channel open up soon. I have it right now, but depending on what I rename my channel to, I will rename the Discord server to that, so you guys can talk to me, give me video ideas, and other things. Who knows? Yeah. Peace, bye-bye, and subscribe. Love you guys.
I'm not upset with y'all because I know you're mentally ill.